friends, Stephanie here, and I'm back with more movie chatter. And what I have for you today is a collection overview. I've had some requests to see parts of the collection, and I'm in the process of taking the room apart and putting it back together. So I'm not sure if things are going to stay the way I'm showing you, but once we get the whole room put together and I can do a proper room tour, you'll see what I'm working with. So this is a little bit of a weird section of my collection, and I just kind of lumped everything together because I didn't know where else to put everything. There's some Universal Essential box sets, as I've shown you before, but I'll show you what I have. There's some Steelbooks, some Amory cases. There's also some media books. Some of them are German media books. And there's some A24 special editions and some of my Mubi, M-U-B-I movies that I told you I was going to show you. So I'm just going to get right into it with the top shelf here. Now, if you see any workout equipment behind me, behind the shelf, it's because this backs right up to the gym, which I will show you when we go over the whole room tour. I have some A24 things, some specialty items. I have some of the movie books for 20th Century Women, Hereditary, and Lady Bird. And then I have all their special edition movies that they've put out. Midsommar, The Last Black Man in San Francisco, Green Knight, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Lighthouse. The latest one I just got, Stop Making Sense, the concert movie. I can't wait to watch that one. We have Marcel right there. That was great. Lamb, haven't seen it yet. Souvenir and Souvenir 2, haven't seen it. After Sun, which was fantastic. I have seen it. I just didn't open it yet. It's Showing Up, the latest Kelly Reichardt film. Now, here's one that a lot of people do not have, and I hope I don't I'm not going to knock Marcel over. Krisha. I waited about a year on a waiting list to get this one, and when it came, this was before they were actually doing the really, really nice ones. It was just a book with the disc in it. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. The movie's good, but I kind of thought it was going to be like a media book or a digibook with some information in it, but that's okay. And then I just got the special edition of Pi, and of course, I had to have Marcel. So he stays in his little box, so he's safe. And I just have that open so you could see him. And then I have two masks that I keep up here. I don't know where they're going to end up. They're from Trick or Treat Studios. We have the one guy from Return of the Living Dead. And then, of course, I have Bub from Day of the Dead. And I actually put headphones on him. So let's see if I can turn him without making a mess of everything. See, he's got his headphones on, so he's rocking out over there. He's very happy. All right, so I'm going to get into it with the first shelf. So here we are at the first shelf, and you will notice that some of these are not opened. It's because I'm moving things around. As you can see, the little Vinegar Syndrome box back there, because I was unboxing things and putting them up on shelves. But I'm moving things around, and I don't want things to slip out of the box and get damaged or whatnot, because some of these are Steelbooks, and you know how they don't travel well. This first one is 8 Mile. It's a limited collection edition. It has a Steelbook and some book and whatnot. That's all the stuff that it comes with. So eventually, once these find their permanent home, I will open all of them, because I mean, I watch what I get, so I don't just buy it to put it on a shelf. This is a lenticular from Nova Media for Amy. It's just the Amory case, but I did not even have a slipcover with my A24 version that they put out, and I love this movie so much. I just wanted to get a nice version of it, and I saw this on Diabolic, so I scooped it up. I do not import any of these. It's way too expensive, so I get them on Diabolic, Orbit, or Groove. And this one is National Lampoon's Animal House, and this is the Amory case. I did get that one on Groove. This one just showed up before I started the video. It's the 4K Steelbook of American Sniper. It's a really nice looking set. Comes with all kinds of extra features. And it was just one I wanted to add to my collection. So I ordered it from Orbit. Asteroid City, this is the Amory case. And I did get this one on Orbit. It wasn't available. I don't think it was available on Groove. So I saw it on Orbit. I picked it up. I actually really like this. I know a lot of people don't care for the movie, but I watched it twice, and the second time I really did connect with it. The Big Lebowski, this is the Amory case, and this is one of the ones that comes with the film cell and whatnot. It's really pretty cool edition. Casablanca, this is a really, really nice one. I know, I think Tim over at Tim Talks Talkies unboxed his and showed everything that comes with it, but it has a really nice steelbook and a book and cards and all kinds of things. I'm sorry about the glare. I have weird lighting over in this part of the room. So that's what comes with that. And like I said, I will open all of these and take them apart, and I can go into more detail on any ones you're interested in. Dark Waters. This is a movie that everyone needs to see. Now, I know it's weird with the wrapping still on it. It's a lenticular case. This is from Nova Media, and this is a steelbook, and I believe, yeah, that's the back cover. That's a scene from the movie. But this is a really, really important movie, and I'm going to do a deep dive into this one because what goes on in this movie affects 99.9% of the world's population, and it is really, really important stuff. Everyone should know about what is going on in that movie. That's all I'm going to say. Duel, this one came from Orbit. They got a bunch of them in, so I grabbed one. It is the steelbook version, and it's quite nice. Deadpool, this is one that was just on Groove. Got the Amory case, and it's a nice little set. Elf, I grabbed this one because Kelly loves it, and I thought it was a cool set. I like the way they did the box. It's really neat, and it has a Velcro closure, and you get the steelbook and all the... I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite. All right, buddy. Pima says hello. It's her birthday today. She's 7 today. And this is the E.T. one. They did this when it first came out, kind of like they did with Jaws, except they didn't even do the steelbook for E.T. They did an Amory case. I wish they would have done a steelbook with this. I mean, they have them now, but this one is a Nova Media one. I don't know why it's in here backwards, but it's Everything Everywhere All at Once. And I want to pull I'm going to do this one-handed. I'm going to pull the steelbook out because I want to show you. I know this is one of those movies, kind of divisive. People either love it or they hate it. I love it, but I just want to show you this steelbook, how beautiful it is. Look at that. It is so beautiful. It's embossed, debossed. It has everything, and it's so fitting. It's such a great steelbook. The art on the steelbook is everything, and I love the back. So sorry about those lights. I made a bad decision putting this shelf over here and then trying to do a video with it. All right, so the last one on this part of the shelf is The Exorcist, and this is one that is not open because I did not want to take a chance of anything falling out. This was really tough to get a hold of. It has the steelbook and whatnot, and here's what is in here's the contents of the special edition. So this will be open, like I said. It might end up in the horror section. It'll probably end up in my horror section, but I just want to know where they're going before I start taking things apart and taking the chance of things falling. So we are going to move down to the second. Okay, so here we are at the second shelf. I'm going to try and buzz through these pretty quick. We have The Green Mile. It's a nice set. Hannibal. This is I believe it's a 4K steelbook. And I'll show you the steelbook because it is absolutely beautiful. If I can get it out without causing too much of a ruckus here. I may have to cut away and come back with the steelbook. Nope, here it comes. Okay. Look at that steelbook. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous steelbook. So, yeah, I definitely wanted this in my collection. So, that is Hannibal. He's going back in here. And then we have her. This is a Manta Lab. Lenticular. This is open, but I can't get the steelbook out easily. It came from outer space. This is a beautiful, beautiful set. And that is that. Here's the back. And I blame David from Film Collector Archive because he's the one who told me to get it. David did it. Here's the Joker, another one from Manta Lab. And the steelbook. And then that's the J card on the back. I knew someone who was getting rid of a lot of their Manta Lab titles, so I grabbed a few. I did not pay Manta Lab price. This is Jurassic Park. Love Jurassic Park in 4K. And then we have the steelbook. and the back. And you've seen these a million times. I'm sure I've even showed them a million times. We have the 4K Steelbook of Jaws. And then we have, of course, Jaws 2 with the lenticular and the Steelbook. We have To Kill a Mockingbird. That is an Amaray. And those are all the goodies that come in that. You have a book and some cards and looks like a film cell. And this is just a basic Nova Media. I love this movie. It's so funny. Charlize Theron and then Seth Rogen in Long Shot. That is just an Amaray case. And then we have the 4K of Megan. I love that with the lenticular front. And, of course, the Steelbook. Then we have a 101 Films. I love this movie, Memento. And so I wanted to get it with the nice Steelbook. And it doesn't show a picture of anything on there. This is another great movie, Molly's Game. And this is another lenticular from Nova Media with the Amaray case. And I believe this one might have a book. Yeah, it looks like a book. So I love Molly's Game. That's a great movie if you haven't seen it. Moon Age Daydream. This is the kind of documentary about David Bowie. There is a really, really nice Criterion edition. This is a Steelbook. The Steelbook is nothing great. I thought it was going to be a lot nicer, but I'm happy to have it because I love this movie. But check out the Criterion for the upcoming sale in July. And then the last one on this row is Nicolas Cage in Pig. And I absolutely love this movie. And I thought it was a really nice set. So this is, I believe, Nova Media. Yeah, it's Nova Media. All right, going to the third shelf. Okay, so here we are at the third shelf. And I decided to sit on a chair and just pull these out and show them to you. This is a Nova Media one. It's called, it's The Pianist. And it is just an Amaray case. I was looking for this movie, and this is before the Shout Select release came out, and I grabbed this off of eBay for really inexpensive, and I didn't even realize it was a Nova Media release, but it's really nice. And then I have Schindler's List. This one I got from Groove. It's just the Amaray case edition, and those are all the special features. And you can see it comes with a lot of nice things with the, you see the film cell in the back there. But don't sleep on those. They're like $34, and they're really, really nice. This is another Mantelab release that I picked up, 7. That's all the goodies that come with it. I did not open the Steelbook yet, so waiting on that one. I grabbed the Sting. This is another one from, yes, it's from Groove because it's the Amaray case in the book and the film cell. But yeah, these are really nice little sets. So if you want a few different things, just a little something different for your set. Now this one is from Umbrella Entertainment. It's Talk to Me. And it comes with the Steelbook and behind the scenes experience. I guess that's a book and art cards. And the Steelbook is so boring. It's just all black with the hand on the front. So that was kind of a waste. We have National Lampoon's Vacation. I love this one, and I had to grab it. I grabbed it off Groove, and let's see. No, it doesn't show. It doesn't show what you get with it, but it's fun. Now, here we go with the film that got me demonetized the last time I showed it, but we'll see if we can get away with it this time. Violent Night with the Steelbook. And love that image on the back. I love that movie. It's so much fun. And this one is the War of the Worlds. This is a lenticular. It's a 4K Blu-ray set. And it's a Steelbook. And all the special features. That, I believe, was from Orbit. Now we're going to get into some media books. Now, I'm not going to do the bottom shelf because those are just my regular digibooks, which I've already done a whole collection video. I can link it in the top if you'd like. We have the Addams Family, and it comes with it's a 4K edition. These are typically in German, as you can see. So who knows what that says unless you can speak German. But these are fun. They give you the discs and they play just fine. This is All Quiet on the Western Front. This one is in English, but this was the first release of the film. This is the 4K edition, and it is in English. And I grabbed Beau is Afraid because, yeah, I'm one of the ones that really like this movie. And this is the 4K German edition, but it comes with the 4K and the Blu-ray disc. This is a cool movie if you haven't seen it. Benedetta, a very unconventional movie. Takes place, they say it's based on a true story, but it takes place, I can't even read it. I'll do a review on this one, but this is a really, really interesting movie about a nun, a young girl who goes to stay at a convent because I guess she's an orphan, and she grows up in this convent, and as she gets older, she's about 17, she starts to experience stigmata, and she believes she was sent there to run the convent, and there's all kinds of things that go on. But this is a really, really good movie, and they say it's based on a true story, so I'll do a proper review on it, but I really do think that's a great movie. And then this is another version of Benedetta. We're not going to show the front there. Dogman, which I have not watched yet, but I did talk about it. The guy, I guess he has some issues with his father growing up, but he finds that he really does bond with dogs better than people or more than people. So I don't think that's uncommon. And then we have Drive. This is a really nice media book, so I grabbed that one. And then this one, I love this, Day of the Dead. Now, some of these this is padded, but it's all about the artwork, and then you get the disc and whatnot. So they're really nice releases, and this one is numbered. It's 929 out of 1,000, so a lot of them are limited, but they're really, really nice if you get a good one. And then this one just came. I'm not really sure what this one's about. I believe it's another, like, nunsploitation movie. It's called Ms. 45. I believe it's a nun who is attacked, and she seeks revenge, so that should be interesting. So after I watch it, I will do a review on it. All right. Okay, so we just have this shelf to do, and then I will do the Mubi movies down here, and we'll call it a day. These first ones, Halloween 2 and 3, I did show them in a video recently, so I have shown them. I love the artwork on those. This one's padded. That's the typical artwork that we see most of the time, but I think this is numbered. Yeah, 440 out of 500. So a lot of the times they are numbered. Now this one I got before I realized that Second Sight was actually putting out a nice box set, but I don't care. I like to have it. Now this one is not in upside down, so don't yell at me, because someone did yell at me because they said I put my movie in upside down. I did put one movie in upside down, but this is not it. It's just that the printing, they printed it different on the spine, but this is for It Follows. So, and this one is number 60 out of 111. That's a weird run, 111 movies. I got the Iron Claw. And then I did get Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but again, this is before it was announced that Scream Factory was doing all the nice stuff that they did. So there's Killer Clowns. This one I have shown before in a haul, Limbo, but I have to watch it. I'm looking forward to it because it came very highly recommended, and it sounds like it's really good. Now, this one's from Neon, and it's the original Old Boy. This is a beautiful, beautiful release, and this one is in English. But you have your spine. It's signed by Park Chan-wook on the back, and it comes out. It's kind of like a digipack, but it's kind of like a cloth feeling release, like almost like a book, like kind of like what is it in the is it the Princess Bride in the Criterion Collection? It's kind of that type of feel. Pin I recently showed in a haul. Now, here's the next one. This is a movie a lot of people say they'll never watch again, and I totally understand it. I get it. It's a very tough watch about addiction, but I really love this movie, and when I saw this artwork, I had to have it. Ugh, look at all those pills on the back. That's not a good situation. This is a movie I love with Robert De Niro, Ronin. So good. If you haven't seen Ronin, definitely check it out. And I scooped this one up because it's one of the only times I've seen Ronin without the same picture that we see on everything. This was different artwork, and I had to have it. So I don't know if it's a limited run or not, but really a great movie. And the first edition I have of it was an Arrow release. The Stuff, this is just a whole lot of fun. And this one is still available on Orbit, and it is discounted. It's on sale right now. So look under their sale items, and you'll see some pretty cool stuff. This is a padded media book. It's great. I got number 59. I don't know out of how many, but if you like the movie The Stuff and you want to add a media book, you can get it for a good price over on Orbit right now. I just saw it yesterday. Street Trash. This is a fun one. This is just a lot of fun. It's silly, and basically what they have is this, see this Viper? It's the stuff that they sell, like liquor, and a lot of the homeless people are buying it, and when they buy it, they kind of disintegrate into nothing. So it's a little bit mean, but it's a lot of fun, and it's a very colorful, vibrant movie. Obviously, if you look at the cover here, very representative of the movie and the tone of the movie. And I got number 504 out of 666. Ooh, 666. No. All right. The Sadness. Now, I did buy this. I haven't watched it. A lot of people cautioned me about this one, but I am committed to giving it a try. I am fine with blood and gore and all that stuff. I don't like torture. If there's torture involved, someone let me know in the comments, because then I have to kind of back off of this one. But I am committing myself to giving it a try. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Keep me posted, though. Like I said, if there's torture, someone let me know. Wes Craven's The Hills Have Eyes. This is a good one. That's a fun movie. I guess if you're not in the movie, it's fun. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love this artwork. Love it, love it, love it. And this one is in German also. This is another Texas Chainsaw. This is from Turbine Media. They actually put out some Steelbooks, and I wanted this artwork, and I couldn't get it. I was kind of late to the party. So then what they did is they put out some media books after the Steelbooks, and I saw this, so I grabbed it because I just, I really do. I don't know what it is. I like that artwork, that like pastel paint color type of thing. I don't know. I'm weird. And then I got a media book for X, because I really do like Pearl and X, but there was none for Pearl. So I got X, and I got two different covers of X. And I believe this was the first one they had available. So I got this, and then I grabbed the traditional cover that we all have come to know. So I'm just going to jump down. I'm going to do the Mubi movies, and we're going to wrap this up. So we're just going to go through this shelf, which is my my Mubi collection. I don't have all their movies, but I have quite a few. So some I've seen, some I haven't. This one is called Azor, A-Z-O-R. Haven't seen that one yet. This next one is called Alcaris. I believe that's how you say it, Alcaris. It has to do with peach farming, and I heard it's amazing, so I'm going to check it out. Bergman Island. I hear great things about this one. Haven't watched it yet, though. Beginning. This one just recently came in, but it's supposed to be amazing. Beanpole. Close. This is a really great coming-of-age movie about two young kids that kind of grow up together. They're best friends, and what happens is they get to about 8th grade, and people start to make fun of them because they're accusing them of being a couple. And one of the kids kind of freaks out, and things happen, and I don't want to go there. Just watch the movie if you get a chance. Decision to Leave. This is a really great film from Park Chan-wook, as all his films are. And it is about a detective who is investigating a murder of her husband, and he comes to think that she may possibly be his main suspect, but he also finds himself very much attracted to her. So I'm just going to leave it at that, but give that one a look. Fallen Leaves. Have not seen this one yet. It just recently came in. The Five Devils. I hear great things about it, but have not gotten around to watching it yet. Holy Spider. This was a great movie, and it's basically about a guy who is going around, and I believe it takes place, I believe it's an Iranian movie, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I believe it's an Iranian movie. The language, it's in Persian. So would it? Okay. So anyway, um, it's about a guy who's a serial killer, but he only kills sex workers because he believes the park where they work is too close to the temple where they go to pray, and he thinks he is doing God's work by killing off these women. And it is a wild, wild story. How to Have Sex. This one was recommended to me. Haven't seen it yet. Medusa Deluxe. I hear great things about this one, so I'm looking forward to checking that one out. Same thing with this one, One Fine Morning. I hear really good things about that. Petite Maman. This is a film by Celine Sciamma, who did Portrait of a Lady on Fire. This is a very different movie. If you go into it expecting Portrait, you're going to be disappointed. Just go in, see it for what it is. It is basically a movie about grief and about understanding where your parents come from, and that your parents are people too, and that they experience very similar emotions that we do. And sometimes people forget that. And we have a little girl whose grandmother dies, and her parents take her to the grandmother's house with them because they have to clean out the grandmother's things, get rid of her effects, personal effects. And while she is there, she makes friends with a little girl, and they kind of hang out and run around, play in the woods, play in the house. And I'm not going to get into it, but it's a very interesting way of telling her family story. And I'm going to leave it at that. Just watch it. There's a really great special feature. I believe it's on the Criterion version that kind of explains what this movie's trying to do. Don't watch it before you see the movie, but watch it after, and it will definitely help you understand the story they're telling. Now, Pleasure. This is a rough look at a gal who moves away with the, she has the dream of being a sex worker, like a make pornographic films. She wants to star in pornographic films. And this is hardcore. So go into this knowing what you're getting into with it. But it was a very interesting story. Passages. This is about two guys that go on vacation. They're a couple, and I guess one of them falls in love with a woman while they're away. So things get a little complicated. Return to Seoul. This one I heard so much about, a lot of buzz about this around Oscar time. So this is high on my watch list. I'm probably going to watch it this week because I hear it's really great, and it's about a gal. She's been adopted. She returns to Seoul because she wants to find her natural parents, and that's all I know about it, but I can't wait to check it out. Suspiria, I have seen this one. This is the remake. So if you like the remake, it is available on Mubi. This one just came in yesterday, The Settlers. I don't know anything about it, but usually if it's Mubi, I take a chance and I get it. And this is an A24 film that didn't have a Blu-ray release for the longest time. It's called Under the Silver Lake. I've only seen it once, and it was a few years ago. I just remember it was really strange, but I kind of liked it. I don't remember a lot about it. I have to give this a rewatch, but when I saw that it was getting a movie release, I picked it up. Okay, and this next one is called the Kingdom Trilogy. This is new also to the collection, but this is a television program that was put out by Lars von Trier, and I am a huge Lars von Trier fan, so pretty much anything he puts out, I'm going to give it a chance and take a look at it. I'd never even heard of this one, but I'm looking forward to checking it out and giving you a review on it. So it has the Kingdom 1, the Kingdom 2, and the Kingdom Exodus. Like I said, I don't know anything about it, but that Lars von Trier put it out, so I am really looking forward to that one. And the last part of my movie collection is called the Oslo Trilogy. 3 films by, I can't say his name. It almost looks like Joachim Trier. And it is Reprise, Oslo, August 31st, and The Worst Person in the World, which I have talked about The Worst Person in the World. It's part of the Criterion Collection. I love the film. And I do have Reprise and Oslo, August 31st on DVD, but then this set came out, and I just grabbed it because I wanted the opportunity. I do have a region-free player, so I wanted to watch them on the, on the Blu-ray if possible. So I am really looking forward to checking out. I've heard great things about Oslo, August 31st. Community member Andre, who never steers me wrong, highly recommended it. And if Andre says to watch it, I watch it. So I'm looking forward to seeing them all and getting back to you with more thoughts. But that is my movie collection to date. So what I showed you today are my my A24 specialty releases, these creepy guys, and we saw the Steelbook and the Amaray little box set. So if you guys are interested in picking up those, you know where to get them now. We saw some fun media books, and then the movie collection. And I know it's a mishmash of a collection. It's really unconventional the way I have it. I don't know that this is going to stay that way. So if you didn't enjoy this style of video, I do apologize. My 4Ks and all that stuff, my Steelbooks and 4Ks are put together in a much more normal way. So I'm going to get to those very soon. But I have a lot of cool content planned for the rest of the week. I'm doing a chat with my friend John from Plaid X2 and some other things. I'm going to do some reviews and some deep dives into some other types of movies. So I have some fun stuff planned. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single person who takes time out of their day to click on these videos and watch, leave comments, whatever you guys do, I appreciate it. If you like content like this, crazy collection overviews, normal collection overviews, top 10 lists, movie recommendations, you name it, we do it here. If it has to do with physical media, consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I upload again. And I'll be uploading something probably Friday or Saturday, so I'll see you in a day or two. But I'm going to call it for today. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. So for now, that's a wrap.